A lot about blockchain or Bitcoin, but now I have a clear idea of how they work. I understand that blockchain is this technology that manages an enormous amount of assets and data in millions of computers and not in only a single entity. So this makes it more secure and more difficult to be hacked, because if someone wants to hack the system, they should they should hack a lot of computers and not only one. And Bitcoin uses this technology of blockchain to make transactions of money without passing through intermediaries. These intermediaries are the banks, and the transactions are anonymous. So so the transactions are faster, more secure, and cheaper. The problem was that a lot of people use the Bitcoin for illegal purposes. For example, we have this case of Ross Ulbricht, who made a web page names a web page where people buy and sell drugs, and the police can't track the transactions because the Bitcoin doesn't leave any trace. So this is why a lot of governments wanted to regulate the Bitcoin, but I think that this is a problem because I think at the end the banks will want to involve to be involved in these transactions, and we will not in the same centralized system but in a digital way. The worst thing I found in the banking on Bitcoin documentary is the situation of the CEO of Instant Bit, who was sentenced to a life prison sentence because he because people that use his platform were using the Bitcoin for illegal purposes. But I don't think that he had the fault because his intentions were good, and I think that the government and banks only use him for they only blame him for this and punish him to to transmit this message that Bitcoin is something bad, so they can keep earning money. And this is a thing that I consider corrupt and not ethical. But finally, after watching the TED Talk of Don Tapscott, I read an article of his son, Alex Tapscott, about how blockchain can help in many activities, and he uses an example, the voting for elections. And I think this is a great idea because you people will be encouraged to vote because it will be easier and faster than going to a place and making a line and vote. So I think that blockchain has a lot of future and a lot of ways of helping us in many activities. And I would like to think that in the future we will use these technologies in a good way, and this will help to make faster things and to automatize activities.